Now, this is now continuing on from the first lecture. Now, depending on which kind you need, these kinds of manifestations of power can be useful in different situations. Sometimes you might need to coerce someone into doing something, especially when it comes to safety. Sometimes rewards are totally legit, even though if you're doing something for a longer time, it might be not a great idea to use rewards because some people always expect the rewards, or they don't respect you, they just respect the rewards. My husband worked in a situation like that where when he was a student teacher, the person who student taught before him would give candy to the kids, and so they behaved. He came in and he doesn't believe in that, so he didn't give them rewards. And what was interesting was when the first student teacher came back to visit, he asked them who their favorite teacher was, which was a stupid thing to say, but he asked them who their favorite teacher was, and they said that Mr. Van Gogh was. That's my husband, because it wasn't the candy they respected; it was the person. With Brian, whereas with the other teacher, they respected his candies. They didn't really care about him all that much. So it really just kind of depends whether or not you need to use these different levels. If you're on a certain social strata, you might be able to wield power over others, but sometimes that might be a bad thing. It's just a perceived thing. Or you can encourage people to do the wrong thing. It just really depends on your manifestation of power. And some of these might be considered better or worse, and it really, frankly, just kind of depends on how you see it. That's again, the interesting thing about this whole discussion is that there's no right or wrong answer. When it comes to you're deciding on your personal style of influence and power, you need to make it a positive one, regardless of what you choose. Even if you're choosing helplessness or coercion, you need to make it positive. And these are just some ideas on doing that, on making sure that your way of wielding power and influence is positive. Number one, do not get emotional. Remain unflappable. I have learned the hard way that when you let your emotions take control, you will make a fool of yourself and people will lose respect for you. If something goes wrong, or if somebody misbehaves, you don't get angry. You may speak with them sternly, and be serious, but you don't get emotional. You are unflappable. You don't get mad. You might feel mad, but you don't show it, and that's the thing. A way to remain calm. You also have to be deliberate. You need to whatever actions you take, they need to be on purpose. You don't kind of let yourself just kind of be loosey-goosey about things. You need to be in control. You delegate. Give other people power. Give them an opportunity to share and help. It helps you be more efficient as a leader and also helps them learn and grow. Share information with them. If you know everything and they don't know how to do anything, then they can't help you. There's a movie called Date Night, and it's just a comedy with Steve Carell and Tina Fey. But there's one point where she's complaining, their husband and wife, she's complaining about all the work she has to do. And he's like, you know who should be helping you? Me. I should be helping you if you would just show me how. Because she just would never let him know how the kids like their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to be made, or whatever it might be. She didn't share with him the information on how to do things. Don't make commitments you can't keep. If you do, people will automatically lose respect for you and they will see you as unreliable. So if you can't do something, don't commit to it. Don't say I promise if you can't promise, or if you don't know that you can promise. Also, don't choose consequences that you can't follow through with. Like in Modern Family, Phil says it cancels Christmas. That's not really something you can follow through with, canceling Christmas. Build your network. Always be reaching out to meet new people. They will teach you new things, and they may also provide you opportunities to make things better for the people that you oversee. And then take every opportunity to learn. Life is a lifetime of learning. You should always be learning new things. Never be done learning. It's kind of like becoming a leader. You're just never done. Those are just some important and useful tactics, regardless of whatever your personal style or of influence or power might be. These are things that are relatable and things that you should take into consideration when it comes to leading other people.